Good afternoon, everyone. Before we start, may I ask everyone to please stand and let us feel the presence of our Lord. May I ask Mr. Saliriwan to please lead us a prayer.
Let us bow our heads. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together today. May you guide our teacher to deliver the lesson well and help us learn and gain wisdom from it. Bless our class and keep us safe always. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Saliriwan. Okay, so good afternoon, class. How are you today?
Okay lang po.
That's good to hear. I hope everyone are ready to explore the different cultural regions today. But before we start, may I request everyone to please arrange your chairs and make sure that your area is clean because a good traveler always respects their environment. Okay, thank you class. You may now sit down. Okay, so for our attendance today, we'll be having a puzzle attendance activity which is bawat sa inyo ay makaka-receive ng tigda-2 puzzle pieces with your name, and it is also serve as your group mates. So, kung anong naka-assign na puzzle pieces sa inyo, hahanapin nyo kung asan yung pair nito, and if may missing pieces, it means your group is not complete, and yung natirang name dito with yung puzzle pieces nila, it means sila yung absent. And can I count on you that before they enter our class for next meeting, they are responsible to get their admission slip. Okay, so you may now get your puzzle pieces, Mr. Salirungan, Richel Andrea, Rich Andre Malana, Rosie Asuncion. You may now look for your group mates and go with your designated area quickly and quietly. Okay, so are you all in your group mates now?
Yes, ma'am.
So you may now look for your envelopes because I also provided your name tags for me to recognize you easily. Okay, so settle down now class and sit properly. And before we start, may we set our travel rules. When I say, all passengers ready, you will say, ready for a journey. Okay, so all passengers ready?
Ready for the journey.
Okay, so mukhang handa na kayong makinig sa ating tatalakayin ngayon.
Yes, ma'am.
Before that, please read our classroom rules. Pwedeng sabay-sabay tayo. First,
Respect. Listen when others are speaking. Engage. Participate actively in discussion. Good manners. Use polite and respectful words. Improve daily. Always try to do better than before. Observe silence. Be quiet when someone is talking. Note important ideas. Write down key points during discussion. Stay focused. Pay attention throughout the lesson.
okay, so very good. Naintindihan ba ninyo ang ating classroom rules?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so maliban sa ating classroom rules, I also want to remind everyone that all your recitations and participations has a corresponding point. So, class, be active and participate with our class today. Okay, so let's start class. So, before I begin my discussions, may I ask everyone if do you have idea about our topic for today?
No, ma'am. No po.
Okay, so our topic for today is about cultural regions. So for today, we're going to understand how geography shapes human cultures, identity, and our social bonds. So ano nga ba ang cultural regions? there are, for this discussion, we'll be going to tackle the types of cultural regions for us to understand their differences or yung uniqueness ng tatlong types ng cultural regions. And next, we're going to comparing our regional cultures by exploring cultural diversity across the different areas of our country. And next is for us to evaluate on how cultural regions shape who we are and how we interact with other people. Okay, so before we proceed, let's have a activity or a game related to our topic. So, are you ready, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, here our game for today. Okay, so our game for today is called Culture Memory, wherein I will be showing you a different culture that different pictures that represent the different cultures in different countries. And you will be going to memorize kung saan nakalagay yung mga pictures na yun. So each of you will be given a 20 seconds to memorize it and 30 seconds also to answer each of them. Make sure that every picture is nailagay sa right position nila. So are you ready, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so ready, class. Our game will start in 1, 2, 3, go. 20 seconds to memorize. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. 30 seconds to answer.
Number
Okay,
1 po.
one.
Haka, ma'am, yan.
Haka. Haka.
Then 2 is fiddler,
Fiddler po.
ma'am.
Ano yung fiddler?
Fiddler.
Okay, 3.
Pandatoy.
Pandatoy, ano yun?
Ay po.
Pandatoy, yan, ma'am.
3, 4.
Yung flute.
Flute.
Ito.
Yes, ma'am.
Tapos,
5,
Yung dalawang babae magkasama.
6,
Bamboo.
7.
Yung doll na pink.
yay,
Okay, so you score 6/8. So, medyo familiar naman kayo kung ano yung mga ito, tama?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, let's continue our discussion. So, do you have fun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so marami pa akong hinahandang laro para sa inyo.
Yay.
Okay, so first we're going to tackle the types of cultural regions, which is we're going to differentiating and discussing how geographers classify cultural regions. Okay, so first, what is cultural regions? Any one of you can read what the definition of cultural regions?
Ma'am.
Okay, so Mr. Salirungan.
A cultural region is a geographic area where people share common cultural characteristics such as language, religion, customs, traditions, and values.
Okay, so naintindihan ba ninyo ang definition ng cultural regions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so ang sabi dito sa definition niya is ang cultural regions is ito yung region wherein yung mga tao in a specific area are sharing with a same languages, pare-para sila ng kultura, traditions, and also their beliefs and values. Okay, so unlike political boundaries, cultural regions are defined by the people who live within them and the practice they share. So it means yung cultural regions is dinidefine niya the different culture na pinapractice ng mga tao into different places, unlike sa political boundaries. And then, geographers use cultural regions para ma-understand nila how societies organize the space and how culture spread, dance, and evolve across nations. So, geographers are studying about how people live and how they practice their beliefs or traditions, kung ano ba yung mga cultures na ginagawa nila, ang pinagkakaiba ng cultures ng iba't ibang tao, and also yung pinagkakaiba ng traditions ng bawat isa. Okay, so cultural regions help us see patterns on how people live, what they believe, kung anong pinaniwalaan nila, and kung paano nila pahalagahan or ipakilala ang kanilang kultura o ang kanilang pagkakakilanlan. So, there are two types to express their identity. So, through materials and non-materials. When we say materials, culture, ito yung culture nila sa food, clothes, paano ba sila, ano ba yung pagkain na nakasanayan nila, ano ba yung damit na kadalasang sinusuot nila, their culture. And when we say non-materials, ito naman yung traditions, their beliefs, kung ano pinaniniwalaan nila, or ano yung mga practices na ginagawa nila within their group. Okay. So, naiintindihan ba natin kung ano yung cultural regions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, any clarification kung ano yung cultural regions?
None, ma'am.
Okay, so let's move for our next. So, do you have any idea about these examples?
They're eating sushi.
So, ano napapansin ninyo sa examples natin ngayon?
Bayanihan po.
Okay?
And
So, sa
Napre-pray.
tingin nyo, kaninong traditions ito?
Pilipinas.
Good. How about this one?
Japan.
And? Yes?
Yeah, India.
Yes. Yan yung on how they
They are Muslims.
ito yung way nila on how to
Pray.
respect yung pinaniwalaan nilang God and goddesses. Okay, so very good. So next slide, we're going to discuss the different types of cultural regions. The first type is the formal cultural regions. So ano nga ba ang formal cultural regions, also known as a uniform regions? So ang formal cultural regions is ito yung area wherein everyone shares in one or more cultural traits in common and with well-defined boundaries based on measurable data. So, ang country na example natin here is the Philippines. Bakit Philippines? Because Philippines, people in the Philippines share a common language, a common beliefs, traditions, and culture. So, ano nga ba lang ang language natin? So, nag-share napapalipat lang tayo into English and Tagalog. And also the foods, pare-parehas naman tayo ng mga kinakain. Also the practices and traditions were all in the same. So in formal cultures, we have a key characteristic for this, the homogeneity, which is cultural traits evenly distributed. So na-distribute siya ng maayos. And clear boundaries, mapabot, identifiable border. So, malalaman natin na sa province na to, nalalaman natin kung anong culture ba, ano ba yung culture ng tao sa lugar na to, or sa north, south, or sabihin na natin sa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So, next is the data-driven. So, it is based on statistical evidence. Okay, so, gaya nga ng sabi ko, here in formal cultural regions is ito yung iisa or magkakaparehas sila ng cultures. So, isa din sa example natin is France. Dahil French ang official na language nila nationwide. And ganun din tayo, Tagalog or Filipino. Next is, sa pag-religion naman, we have Islamic world because they are unified by shared religious beliefs. So for the economy, we have the wheat belt because it's dominated by a single agricultural activity. So, yan ang formal cultural beliefs. So next type is a functional cultural regions, also known as a nodal regions. So for these functional cultural regions it is organized around a central node or focal point with cultural traits is strongest at the center and gradually weakening toward the edges. Okay, so for our next types of cultural regions is we have a functional cultural region. So ano nga ba ang functional cultural regions? It is also known as a nodal regions. Why nodal regions? Because a functional cultural regions is organized around the central node or focal point with cultural traits is strongest. Mas malakas siya sa center point kesa sa mga nasa paligid lang niya. So for example for this is a Manila. So ang isang culture is malakas siya into a central point which is Manila. But when we go to the surroundings or yung pinakamalayong border naman ito is mapapansin na natin na medyo umiba at na humina yung culture na ito. So ito, ibig sabihin ng functional cultural regions. So, the key characteristic for this is node-centered or organized around its focal point. So, na-organize lang siya into a center. Nasa focus lang siya sa center ng isang lugar. So, next is gradual weakening. Influence fades from center outward. So, ito yung for example is, if sa Manila is may transportation sila, like yung mga kinakain nila. Dito naman sa atin, yung ano natin dito is, we practice na when we go sa mga malalapit or sa school na gano'n, is yung practices natin na naglalakad lang tayo, gano'n. So, yun. So, next is the interaction base, defined by connections, not uniform traits. So, the example, sabi ko nga, a city that metropolitan area with connected suburb. So, a newspaper circulation area, a television station broadcast range, and the hinterland of major shopping center. So, yun po ang functional cultural regions. So, naintindihan po ba natin?
Yes, ma'am.
So, walang tanong about sa functional cultural regions?
None, ma'am.
Okay. So next type is we have the vernacular cultural regions that we also known as the perceptual regions. So regions that the vernacular cultural regions, it is the regions that exist in people's minds. So defined by informal sense of place, in feelings and images rather than objective data. So it is the vernacular cultural regions. It is just a based on a people beliefs. Kung ano yung gusto ninyong sundin or ano yung gusto ninyong sundin based on your beliefs or kung ano yung paniniwala nila. So, hindi siya naka-base into a specific spot area. Ito ay based sa tao. So, the key characteristic naman, objectives, these are, the boundaries are fuzzy and personal. So, base talaga sa perspective ng isang tao. Next is the perception base shaped by lived experience. So, kung lived experience, so ano yung parang kinalakihan nila? Is for example tayo, yung beliefs ko and practices ko are based sa kung saan ako lumaki. So, ito yung Isinay. So, dito ako lumaki wherein I am surrounding with people that na believe sila is truly Sinay. Kaya, yung perspective ko and yung pinaniniwalaan ko is lahat ng pinaniniwalaan ng mga Isinag. So next is powerful identity. It is shape how people see themselves. Kung paano mo nakikita yung sarili mo or kung paano mo naiintindihan yung or gustong intindihin pa yung culture na gusto mo. So, ang examples natin dito is the South. So, in U.S. regions rich with history and cultural identity. And then Dixie, the Deep South, defined by collective memory and narrative. And also, we have New England, the northeastern U.S. with distinct regional characteristics. So, ito ang vernacular cultural regions. Naintindihan ba natin, class?
Opo.
Okay. So, ito yung three types of our cultural regions. So, any questions about these types of cultural regions?
None, ma'am.
Okay. So, let's move. Okay. So, sabi ko nga kanina, I prepared a lot of games para sa inyo. Para mas maging active kayo. So, let's guess the word. So, ano napapansin niyo dito sa word na to? Ay, sa mga pictures ito.
Food, ma'am.
Food, yes, it is a food. These are the different foods, the different foods in different countries. And next,
Culture.
okay?
How many words yan, ma'am? Ay, letters pala.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 years. Culture.
Practices, ma'am?
No?
Festivals.
Bibigyan ko ng clue. First letter is T.
Okay. Traditional or tradition.
Yes, this is our tradition. So what tradition, what country is this?
China.
China.
Dragon
This one.
dance. Philippines.
So ginagawa ba ninyo yan sa mga magtatanda?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, it is a tradition. Next, we have
Guess the word.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Community.
No? Okay, malapit.
Word.
Third-
Literature.
No. Next letter is N. First letter is N.
And
N.
L.
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 Language.
Yes, it's language. This is ito yung ginagamit natin on how to communicate with other people.
With others.
Next, we have
countries. Countries.
Clothes.
yes, it is a clothes. The different traditions on how they
Clothes.
use
Clothes.
or the different clothes in different countries.
Ah, okay, ma'am.
Okay, so that's the end of our one discussion, the types of cultural regions. Now, next, let's move on how to comparing regional cultures by exploring how cultures vary across different regions within a country. Okay, so what are the cultural elements that defines a region? So every region is shaped by multiple interconnected elements that together create a unique cultural identity. So first, we have a language. So this is the word, dialect, and communication styles that distinguish one group from another. Language carries history, values, and worldwide. So on how we communicate with other people. So ano ba yung ginagamit natin when we communicate with other people?
Our own language like Tagalog po.
Okay, so yung language. So ano ba yung language natin dito sa Pilipinas?
English, Tagalog, Ilocano.
Isinay.
So this is one element of a cultural to define our region. So, for example, sabi nga ninyo, Tagalog, Filipino, it identify na kung sino yung mga nagsasalita ng Tagalog, ibig sabihin, na-define natin that nakatira sila or galing sila ng
Pilipinas.
Pilipinas. Next is we have the religion. So, the religion is a spiritual beliefs and practices that influence values, holidays, social norms, and moral framework within a community. So, ang religion naman is ito yung mga paniniwala natin when it comes sa ating mga gods and also yung mga moral frameworks natin or social norms. So, example nito is yung sa, for example, yung sa mga Muslim, di ba, meron silang mga paniniwala. So, magkaiba ang paniniwala ng Katoliko.
Christians and Muslims.
Yes, tama. And then, of course, dahil yung cuisine natin, may iba't ibang luto tayo. The traditional food cooking methods and dining customs that reflect a region's history, climate, and available resources. So, understandable naman siya. Cuisine, pagkain. So, it also identifies if what culture you came from. So, for example, ano ba ang food natin dito sa Pilipinas na identified as we are Filipinos?
Adobo. Balot.
Lechon.
How about other countries?
Raw meat like yung mga ano ma'am.
Sushi. Japan.
Oh, tapos yung parang steaks ma'am na diluto sa loob.
Okay, so tama.
United States.
So, next is we have the arts and music. It's creative expressions including folk art, traditional music, dance, storytelling that preserves and transmute culture. So, ang example natin is for arts and music. Story is considered as an art. So, ano nga ba yung nalalaman ninyong story about sa culture natin as Isunay? So, for Isunay, we have yung dance natin na yung Imbestida. So, ginagawa natin yun. Or traditionally natin, or practices natin na every time na may kinakasal, is ginagawa natin yung Imbestida na sayaw. So, it also defined us on what region tayo kabilang. So, next is the social customs, which is greeting rituals, family structures, gender roles, and etiquette that govern daily social interactions and relationship. So, ano bang naiintindihan niyo sa social customs?
Yung pagmamano ma'am.
Yes, on how we interact with other people. So, nakasanayan natin sa mga isunay on how we respect other or the elders. So, nagmamano tayo and using po and opo. Next is the architecture. It is the building styles influenced by climate, available materials, and cultural aesthetics that shape the physical landscape. So, about this architecture, it is based on what is available inside their region. So, gumagawa sila ng mga struktura depends on kung anong materials yung available sa kanila. So, sa tingin nyo, anong example dito sa architecture?
Yung Dample Bridge ma'am.
Okay? Pwede. Just like yung mga dito sa atin, is nakasana yung mga bamboos, yung paggawa ng mga bahay. Kasi, yun yung pinakamarami or pinaka-available na materials within their regions. Okay, so naintindihan ba ninyo on what are the different elements that define a region?
Yes ma'am.
Okay, so let's move on how we comparing regional cultures. It is a case study. So, the cultural diversity across the regions of the Philippines. So, we have here Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The North, Central, and the South. So let's move for Luzon. So the story of Luzon is a Spanish colonization and American occupation left deepened cultural imprints. So the religion, predominantly Catholic tayo, faith shapes festivals and daily lives. Of course, our practices is celebrate tayo ng mga festivals. Our language, we use Tagalog based sa languages natin. Filipino, English is yung karamihan. Our culture is urbanized around Metro Manila. Fiestas blend Catholic and indigenous traditions. So yun yung Luzon. So next, let's move on Visayas, which is the central. So ang history naman ng Visayas, it is the strong maritime culture shaped by trade and seafaring traditions. So yun yung nila. So bakit? Dahil sila ay napaligiran ng
Ocean.
oceans tubig. So the religion, they are also Catholic with vibrant festival traditions like Sinulog. So ang kanilang practices is to celebrate Sinulog. Yun yung kanilang isang culture. So ang kanilang languages are Cebuano as lingua franca across Central Island. So within their regions, the Central, isang ginagamit nila is yung lingua franca na Cebuano. Next is the culture known for hospitality or malambing. Malambing daw sila. So, cuisine features seafood and sweet flavors. So, kilala sila on their cuisine na nag-feature ng mga seafoods because based sa sinabi ko kanina, they are surrounded by oceans. Next is Mindanao in south. The history is influenced by Malay and Indonesian traders like Islam introduced through maritime trade. So religion, it signifies Muslim population alongside diverse indigenous groups. So ang kanilang language is Maranao, Tausug, Maguindanao, and Lumad languages. For their culture is diverse indigenous groups like Lumad, ongoing cultural preservation efforts. Okay, so that's our on how we comparing the regional cultures in Philippines. So, paano nga ba ang history and ang geography shape our culture, our regional culture? So, we have two major forces create cultural differences between the regions. So, we have historical events and geographic factors. So, in historical events, we have the colonization. So, areas that colonized by different powers develop distinct language, religions, and legal systems. Of course, we have migration waves, influx of people, brings new customs, food, and traditions that blend with existing cultures. So dito sa colonization is yung parang when other country colonize yung isang bansa is also nagdadala sila ng mga iba't ibang culture nila and traditions para na itinuturo nila sa mga kinakolonize nila and then yung mga sinakop nila is pinapractice nila itong mga traditions ito. Migration rates is ito naman, nung kapag lilipat ka ng ibang bansa, is dinadala mo yung paniniwala mo or yung traditions mo and then na-share mo sa ibang tao and then napapractice din nila. The wars and conflicts reshape borders, displace populations, and create new cultural boundaries. Okay, so for wars and conflict, ito naman yung katumay sumasakot sa atin is iniiwan nila or nagdadala sila ng, sabi ko nga dito sa colonizations, is nagdadala sila ng kanilang mga beliefs and traditions and then tinuturo nila ito sa atin. And yung mga na sasakop nila is pinapractice na nila itong mga cultures and traditions ito. Next is the trade routes. Connect distant cultures, facilitating the exchange of ideas, goods, and beliefs. So, yan yung historical events natin on how culture influence. So, next is we have the geographic factors. So, ano nga ba yung mga geographic factors na nagsishape sa mga cultures natin? We have the climate that determines agricultural practices, diet, clothing, and building materials. For example, into one area is mainit. And then, ang ginawa nilang practices or traditions or culture when it comes to their clothing is yung medyo magpapraskuhan sila. No? Natural barriers, mountains, and rivers create isolated communities that preserve unique traditions. Coast versus inland, coastal areas develop maritime cultures, inland areas develop agrarian lifestyle. Resources, yung availability nila para ma-shape silang economic activities and trade patterns and material cultures. So ito naman on how geographic factors influence on how we shape our regional cultures. Next, we have a activity, mystery, and beliefs. So, but before we proceed for this activity, let me tackle muna yung about on how culture identity, what is culture identity and society. We're going to evolve with the importance of the culture regions in shaping human identity and social life. Okay, so culture as a foundation of our identity. So personal identity, the region where you grow up influence your language, accent, food preference, values, and well-being. This culture markers become part of who you are often unconsciously. So, for example, sabi ko nga kanina, for example, yung culture ko as an Israelite, kung saan ako lumaki ako surrounded with many people who believe yung mga traditions sa mga Israelite. So, that's why I'm part of a Israelite kasi tutunan ko yung mga traditions and practices nila. People carry their regional culture with them even when they move, creating diaspora communities that preserve traditions far from home. Of course, lumaki ako using the beliefs and traditions. That's why mamamatay din ako using that beliefs and traditions sa mga natutunan ko. The next is culture's influence on social interactions. Cultural regions shape how people interact with one another in daily life. So, how we communicate with other people. Communication system. Some regions values direct, explicit communication while others prefer indirect context-rich styles. These differences can lead to misunderstanding between people from different cultural regions. So, for example, is yung paggamit ko ng iba't ibang languages mo, hindi naman niya naiintindihan yung language na yan. The social ones, expectations about personal space, the eye contact, gift-giving, hospitality, and formality vary significantly. What is polite in one region may be rude in another. For example, yung pag mano-mano nyo hindi lang. For example, is yung pag kinat-kindat nyo sa ibang tao with hindi naman kayo sa ibang culture pero para sa kanila is may ibang ibig sabihin yung pagkindat nyo. So, yun yung social terms. Hindi kayo para-parehas ng paniniwala. So, next is conflict and cooperation. Shared culture backgrounds often facilitates trust and cooperation. With differences can create tension, exposure to diverse cultures builds empathy and cross-cultural confidence. So, ito yung mga cultures na nag-influence on social interactions na nag-lead din into a miscommunication. So, bakit nga ba yung cultural regions is importante ngayon? In an increasingly globalized world, cultural regions remain vitally important for several reasons. So first is preserving diversity. Cultural regions protect the world's rich diversity of language, traditions, and knowledge system from homogenization. Many indigenous cultures exist within specific vernacular regions. So of course, para mapanatili natin yung diversity natin. Next is economic development. Cultural regions can become economic assets through cultural tourism, regional bonding, and heritage industries that celebrate unique local identities. For economic development, of course, we can also use our cultures for us to earn money para tataas yung economy natin sa Pilipinas. Policy and governance. Understanding cultural regions help government design culturally sensitive policies for education, curricula to healthcare delivery respect to local beliefs and practices. Of course, sa paggagawa natin ng mga rules and policies within our country, we need to consider others' culture or practices and beliefs. Social cohesion, respecting regional cultural differences promotes national unity while celebrating diversity. Successful nation balance regional autonomy within national integration. So that's why culture regions matter today. So let's play again. So our game for today is our game for today is flip the card. So when choose one number and then each number is nag-provide ako ng mga questions for you to answer, and each correct answer is equivalent into a 1 prize. Okay, so sino mo una?
Ma'am, pwede mamili ng number na lang.
Ha?
Pwede po mamili ng number.
Yes. Okay, so sino mo una?
Oh, ikaw.
1. Okay, so an area where people share one or more common cultural characteristics such as language, religions, or traditions, and it has clear and officially recognized boundaries.
Formal religions.
Oh, formal religions. Oh, correct. Next. Okay, choose 1.
10, ma'am.
10. Which of the following is not a type of cultural region?
Industrial po.
Industrial. Correct. Okay, very good. Next.
3, ma'am.
3. Which of the following is an element of culture?
Language.
Huh?
Language.
Language. Okay, correct. Very good. So, next.
2, ma'am.
2. So, what is cultural region?
Yan, ma'am. A. IBO. An area.
An area? Okay? Yes, very good. Next. We have 2 for 6. 4. What happens when two cultural regions interact? Ano daw mangyayari if
They may blend or influence each others.
Wow. See? Yes, very good. Next.
8, ma'am.
8. Why is it important to study cultural regions? Bakit importante daw?
To understand difference and similarities of people.
Okay? Okay, so very good. Next.
7, ma'am.
7.
Which type of region is based on people, opinion,
Yes,
and
and
feeling?
Based on people's opinion and feelings. Na banggit ko to kanina, based on their own perspective. Kung ano, depende sa kanila. Kung ano
Traditional, ma'am.
Traditionals, we'll see.
Ah.
So, sabi ko kanina, the answer is the vernacular regions wherein people believes based on their own perspective. So, next,
6, ma'am.
number 6. Which situation show cultural diffusion? Yung hiwa-hiwalay.
Sharing traditions.
Okay, sharing traditions through migration. Okay, so very good. Next, we have 2 questions. Sino?
5, ma'am.
5. Which term refers to the spread of cultural beliefs and practices? Which term refers to the spread of cultural beliefs and practices?
Cultural division.
Cultural diffusion.
Division.
Wow, very good. Next is last. Sino na? Mr. Saliruan. Next, how does migration affect cultural regions?
How does migration affect? It is spread and mixes culture.
Okay, so we'll see. Very good. Tama. So, tignan natin yung final score natin. So, it's 9 out of 10.
10.
May isa tayong mali. So, it means naintindihan natin yung lesson natin. Pero may nakalimutan lang tayong isa. Okay, so next. Okay, so that's it. Sabi dito, embracing our cultural regions. Cultural regions remind us that identity is rooted in place, shaped by history, and expressed through the ways we live, communicate, and connect. Understanding them is the first step towards understanding each other. So, that's the end of our lesson for today.